Hello everyone, and today I will tell you about the latest news in the world, but it's important discuss news. And gadgets, I'm back. Fox News, let's go to watching this video.
And I have the chewed up nipples to
Sorry, it's
So I'm back, and true,
yes.
I had a baby. I was out for a month, and I have the chewed up nipples to prove it. Eat your heart out, Mayor Pete. Guess that makes me qualified to run the Department of
Okay, it's wonderful, okay.
Transportation.
Sure does.
Speaking of trans, any man who thinks putting on a dress and a wig makes you a woman, no way. I was there when that baby popped out, and no dude can do that.
What?
You might as well put on a diaper and claim you're a baby or a president. But there are few things worse than someone in the media having a child. And not just because you have to imagine them having sex, but they act like they're the first person to do it, like they just invented having children.
It's a professional jokers, yeah.
It's funny. A lot of new parents just years ago were telling you that having kids was selfish. How dare you bring another mouth to feed among the starving billions? Then they have kids, and suddenly their precious brat is the exception. They went from hating kids to having one that they can't wait to transition.
Yeah.
It amazes me more that some moms can be so pro-abortion. It's like being a biological Benedict Arnold, because these moms know that having kids is the best thing they're ever gonna do, aside from ironing.
A sexist would say.
Okay. Just started, yeah. And subscribe my channel, but don't miss my next videos.
But rather than endure sneers by their fellow diaper deniers for indulging the patriarchy, they cheer women to abort the one thing that gives them meaning in life, besides watching this show, of course. So what's the male equivalent? Well, imagine a guy winning a Bronze Star and saying, it's not worth it. Sorry, that's the only thing he's going to remember on his deathbed. Well, that and the orgy with the cast of The Facts of Life.
Yeah.
Charlotte Rae really knew how to party.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I'm comparing motherhood to war, because it is. Women put in a 9-month
No, motherhood.
tour of duty. And at the end are so full of hormones and exhaustion, it makes PTSD look like athlete's foot.
Yeah.
And for that reason, we should treat moms like conquering heroes. But the message from most libs, don't have kids. But if we do, it's because our kids will be better than yours. Because in the media, we act like everything we do is of bigger importance. But do you think my Uncle Frank, a plumber, got to take a month off every time his wife pushed one out? Please, this guy had a plunger back in his hand 3 minutes after they cut the umbilical cord. Come to think of it, I think he brought the plunger to the birth. Just in case. So I won't brag. 7 billion people have gone through this. But if you're shocked by me having a brat at 60, imagine how I feel. When my wife told me she was pregnant,
It's very high years.
mine was the first diaper she had to change.
Okay, yeah.
It's not easy, but it's not earth-shattering either. The lesson I've learned is how much I gotta unlearn. Meaning throughout my life, I've mastered the art of being selfish, and it's helped my career. But a great career isn't hard when you're only about you, although there are exceptions. But if you work single-mindedly for 10 years, you can master any profession, except maybe porn, because in 5 years, you've already aged out. Ask Trace Gallagher.
So, yeah.
Maybe a silver fox, but you're done once the carpet matches the drapes. So becoming a parent at my age is forcing me to learn things many of you learned in your 20s, 30s, and 40s that you have to think about someone else. And for me, that's tough. My entire home has changed. Now there's someone else sleeping in the bassinet.
Okay,
But a wise person told me this: once you have a kid, you can't regret anything you did before that, because to change the past would erase the possibility of that child. It may be why Alec Baldwin keeps having kids. Oh. It's awesome. Suddenly I have no regrets after 60 years of bad behavior. So my message to you, men and women, if you feel regret over your past, have a kid. Yeah. It's easy. Almost anyone can do it. And really, kids practically take care of themselves. Right now, mine's sitting in the car, double parked outside. Don't
Yeah.
worry, I roll down the windows.
Wonderful, man, yeah.
Let's welcome tonight's guest. He dresses like Al Capone and can help you get a loan. Host of Making Money on Fox Business, Charles Payne. This former gymnast gives liberals fits while doing the splits. Host of Outkick the Morning, Charlie Arnold's. No one can hold a candle to her because she had beans for lunch. New York Times bestselling author and Fox News contributor, catch it. And he's like Darth Vader, tall, black, and perhaps he could be your father. New York Times bestselling author, comedian, and editor.
I don't mind this, man, it's okay.
Charles, you got kids, right?
Yeah.
How many you got?
3 kids, 5 grandkids.
You got grandkids?
Yeah.
How old are you?
62.
Wow, got you beat.
Do you think it's probably not going to be in my cards?
Definitely a late bloomer.
I got to tell you, there's this big longevity thing going on right now.
Yep.
Really, really big. And you've got the money, so you got a better shot than you think.
Yeah.
You probably got a better shot at that than you thought you had at even having the kid in the first place.
You know, you're right. I don't know though. I don't think I can handle the pressure of being a granddad.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like I just want to have the kid.
Yeah.
And then she changes my diapers.
Well, like, the problem though is like even think about this. 12 years from now, you're at the school. They're doing the things with the father and the son, and
Yeah. Wait, so you see this video is not subscribed. Please subscribe in the similar previous videos and the next. But write your opinion and comments.
your 3-legged race, you guys come in last. I mean, you guys are gonna come in last in everything. It's gonna be embarrassing. Like, oh, there goes the Gutfeld.
Okay. Yeah.
Last in everything. However, Charlie, I had a baby girl, which is very important because I never have to play ball because girls don't like sports.
No, I don't know about that. You're probably going to end up with
They
the
probably
biggest
throw
tomboy
like a
there is.
girl.
No chance. I have a feeling your wife is going to be training her well. I mean, I don't really know that much about your wife.
You better watch on
Except
the
that I
beach.
ran into you guys at the beach in Miami once.
Yes, that's
And you
right.
were staying at a nice hotel, and it looks like, she enjoys nice things. So maybe your daughter will end up as high maintenance as your wife. Then what are you going to do? Then what?
I'll be long gone.
Yeah.
Not if the biohacking comes into play.
Yes.
They say if you can live 20 more years, AI is going to take over. You can live well past 100.
I'll have my brain in a vat and my wallet under the vat.
Like Austin Powers.
I don't know. Kat, has my compelling monologue about impending parenthood or being a parent inspired you to become a better mom? You're what, 5 weeks away?
Yeah, it's 5 weeks till my due date. Well, I'm really excited to meet this new nice Greg.
I didn't say it was nice.
You were like, I think about other people's feelings now, and I can't wait to see it. I'm really excited. I am really excited to be a mom. I'm really excited. I think I need it. I think I really need it and I just can't wait. I have a lot of nurturing tendencies that have been wasted on dudes without jobs and a cat.
Yes.
So I'm really excited. But while you were out, I gotta say, my favorite comment. You know how many people, maybe 1,000 people, are like, "Are you so surprised Greg beat you?" I'm like, no, he's 60. I'm surprised by the narrowness of the lead.
Okay. Yeah.
It is true. I put it off for quite a while. But you know what? If I did it differently, it would come out differently. And I don't want it to come out differently. Hence, no regrets, including that murder in '89.
Yeah. Clean slate, baby.
Yeah, that hobo had it coming. Hobo Carl Tyrus looked at me the wrong way. So I smothered him with his own pillow.
Nice.
Tyrus, you are you as a parent of many wonderful children.
Who you been talking to?
Do you have any advice? I mean, I know you're probably tired of giving advice.
No, I don't. No one gave me any.
Yeah.
They're really because
Girls.
everyone's well. I have 3, and all 3 of mine play sports.
Oh,
so your
okay.
whole little theory.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my daughter does equestrian and soccer. My other daughter plays basketball. My other daughter swims and plays an instrument. So you're going to be busy. Sons are different. Like you didn't have a son because you want your son to replace you. You don't worry about him at a certain age. You hope that your DNA, well, my DNA, anyways. Whereas you're always going to worry about your daughter. So whether you're 120 or 72, it's going to be harder for you because you'll be thinking things you'll want to do to that first boyfriend, but
You can't.
you won't be able to. But you have the money to hire out.
Yeah.
The first prom, the guy's
You
going
will be able to afford to have a bodyguard who looks
Yes.
similar to me
Yes.
to breadbox any of the incoming male
Yes.
suitors.
Your daughter will hate you for that.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, but she'll hate the bodyguard because you will pull the Biden and be like, I don't remember.
Yes.
So I would say take it slow, enjoy it because it's going to happen so fast.
Yeah.
Before you know it, she's going to be walking. Before you know that, she's going to be talking. Before you know it, she's going to tell you, you're the worst dad ever and I can't stand you and all that good stuff. And so enjoy it. Enjoy the process. Soak it in. And when you're off with your child, be with your child.
You know, Greg, I was reading something from John Updike. And he once wrote that having affairs gave him a glimmer of immortality, but also having a baby late in life could do that as well. Did you think like maybe you could just keep having affairs and skip the baby part?
You know what's funny? I didn't think, Charles, you were going to go that way.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought you were going to say, it's so beautiful that you chose the path of childhood, having a child. You said, why not just bang women? Just pull the...
Well, the last conversation we had before you went on break.
oh my God.
That's
As an
all.
expert in that field, I'm going to strongly say don't. Because every state, with the exception of New Hampshire, you will have to pay for said child. So
Oh, New Jersey's the worst. Forget about it. That's something different.
I just moved there. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, well, we learned some
Don't ever
things.
get divorced with kids in New Jersey. That's all I'm telling you.
It's all today about the super interesting shows and super premise videos in the news. But
What's your advice?
subscribe and write your
I'm telling you, I know
opinion.
you make a lot of money. You still have to get a second job. That's all I'm telling you. You guys can catch Greg after the show selling hot dogs.
It's all my reaction. See you next videos. Bye bye. Have a nice day. It's very funny, yeah.
Next.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox.
Yeah, subscribe my channel. It's Fox News.